Today I saw a video shared by a young mother of a young boy who's autistic. And that video really broke my heart because mom shared about her fear and her guilt and what it was like for her to have her expectations for her child have to change. And on one level, I could identify with the fear and the guilt that she experienced because, honestly, I went through that phase when my children were young. But the thing is, for me, it was a phase. When you have a child or multiple children diagnosed with autism, it's going to bring about some changes in your life. And a significant portion of the changes that a lot of parents might not be expecting is the changes that are going to have to come about in our expectations and what we thought life was going to be like. And for some parents, they think that their expectations for their children are going to have to come down, and they develop some guilt about what they see as what has to be a lowering of their expectations. And for me, it wasn't about a lowering of my expectations. It was a shifting of my expectations about what parenting would be like and what my children's future would be like. And for me, my fears weren't about what was going to happen to my children or how the world would perceive my children. My fears were about, was I adequate to the job of caring for my children and taking on the world and making sure that they understood that my children are human beings who need to be respected as human beings, and making sure that the world understood that my children needed to be protected and their dignity respected. When you're new to parenting or caring for someone with autism, you have to deal with all your emotions and all your feelings that are coming from that. A lot of things are changing for you, but what is not changing is the person that has autism, because they've been autistic the whole time. What perhaps changes is your awareness of it and your recognition of, oh, this is the truth about this person that I've known this whole time. And so what we're wrestling with isn't so much the autistic individual, but our feelings towards the autistic individual and our feelings about autism. And one of the things that's really important to me, and a message that I want to pass on to parents and other caregivers of autistic people, is you're going to pass through a place of fear and guilt and uncertainty. Don't pitch your tent there. Don't live in the place of fear and guilt and uncertainty. Pass through, learn what lessons you can, but move on to the place of strength and loving and caring. Move on to the place where you can look at your autistic loved one with loving kindness, with pride, with understanding, and where you can teach others to have the same view. It's hard, y'all. It really is hard. But it's worth every moment of struggle. It's worth every moment of pulling your hair out. Gotta tell you guys, I actually have like this bare patch in the back of my head from where I literally pulled my hair out because it's that kind of hard. But do not set up camp in that place where you let yourself be consumed by fear. Don't set up camp in that place where you let yourself be consumed by guilt. Because look, you don't need to lower your expectations. for your autistic loved one. Shift them, sure. Don't lower them. Never lower your expectations. You keep your expectations high. You adjust them as is needed to make sure that your autistic loved one is comfortable and is successful in life. Don't lower your standards. Please don't. Because that does them a disservice. It does you a disservice. So, to all you moms and dads and grandmas and aunts and uncles and cousins, adoptive moms, stepmoms and dads, everybody who out there who is loving someone who's autistic, brand new, you've been at it for a decade or two, please do not let yourselves be consumed by fear or guilt. The feelings will come from time to time. Let them pass. Experience it, acknowledge it, and let it pass. Do not let it control you. I wanted to share that with you because I see so many parents so many caregivers who get stuck in the trap of being consumed by their fear and their guilt. And it shapes your thinking and your attitude towards your autistic loved one in a not good way. And the world sees that. And it shapes the world's attitude of autistic people. And for my part, my children, my autistic children, they are beautiful human beings. I don't care what challenges come. I don't care how hard it is. I don't care about those moments where I'm scratching my head, pulling my hair out, going, what the heck just happened? I don't know how we're going to deal with this. The attitude is there that we are going to deal with it. We are going to figure the challenge out. We are going to overcome. And that's the attitude that I want to instill in my children. That's the attitude I want to share with you who are loving and caring for your autistic loved ones. And that's the kind of attitude I want the world to have towards my children. That they're worth the time and the effort. They are worth every tear. They are worth the best that we have to offer them. So, the fear and the guilt will come. Do not pitch your tent in that land. Don't dwell there. Let it pass. Learn what lessons you can from it. And you keep on rolling. Cry when you need to. Break things when you need to. Okay, maybe not break things. I mean, unless it's a pencil. But, like, don't break things that cost a lot of money. You know? Deal with your emotions in a healthy way so that you can be strong on the inside to help teach your kids how to be strong on the inside. Thanks for listening to me rant, guys. Appreciate it.